Uh, Hi, hello, welcome back to me. I know it's been like 2 months since the last video, and that's okay. You should still go watch it because it's a great Pokemon. I haven't been like super busy or anything, but May was like the end of my semester, so I had to deal with all the finals. I hate finances. Like, I have a financial calculator, huge help, but still not fun. I will say though, my business communication final was really fun. I did a full presentation, which I hate doing presentations and recording, but this one was fun because I did a quick change. No, I don't actually quick very change. I just wore 5 outfits and did a presentation on like differences between the formal business casual and like casual. I did that, but just like stripped, not like that, Jesus. Okay, but yeah, so end of the semester, thank God. I am also currently doing a summer class, so that's exciting. It's also been raining a lot in May, and we're still getting a lot of storms here in June. We started off the month with hail, and we're safe, and I do enjoy me some good storm weather, but it's hail. What do you want? We also did youth camp, and that was a blast. I got a terrible tan line. Ooh la la. And immediately when I got home from youth camp, I was sick. But that brings us to today, where I'm finally recording another video. And it's summer themed, because summer is finally upon us.
Baba Buoy.
So I'm researching some stuff back in August of 2022 and get this idea to retype Ampharos. Why? Because I can. But also because, as everybody knows, Ampharos is based on a lot of things, but mostly a lighthouse. I was looking at Ampharos and realized it's got fins or flippers, not really hands. And that's when my brain started forming this idea for the water type. I took what Ampharos is and tweaked it a little bit so it's boat related and came across the buoys. Hence Baba Buoy, sheep buoy. That's the joke. Okay, anyway, instead of being a bright lighthouse, I could turn Ampharos into a adorable little glowing thing. So I got to work on the design, and there she blows. Look at all the little colors. I had a lot of fun coloring it, just choosing a color because buoys are just colorful and come in several colors. I ended up on the teal kind of looking thing. Why? Because I like teal. I mean, who'd have thought? But yeah, this is also one of the first times where I made something kind of glow. Tiny? See it? I don't know. Also, the ears glow. That's pretty cool. But yes, the edited version looks a lot better in my opinion. That's because it's edited. And it's really adorable. I love this guy so much. I was just like throwing this around to everyone like, look how cute he is, because he is. Now before I get carried away with how adorable this baby boy Baba Buoy is, let's just get to the art stuff, please. Like, get...
Sheesh, okay, I'll do my job. It's not like I'm getting paid or anything. Hi everyone, I'm back, woohoo! Alright, so, yes, no more toenail looking thing. These are flippers. They look like it now. Also changed the number of stripes, because there's some sort of ranking between the two of electric and water. I barely touch on it, so I'll just say it now. Also, instead of a light at the end of its tail, like, yeah, it still glows, but it's a buoy. And these pretty colors are pretty, because pretty. Yippee. Here's my water type Ampharos. Ampharos' smooth rubbery skin enables it to swim effortlessly through choppy waters. Its tail acts as a buoy that glows brightly, emitting a radiant light visible in the murkiest weather. Its ears also glow in various colors to guide sailors and fishermen around piers and harbors. The glow's steadiness reflects itself, constant when healthy and pulsating when weak.
Yes, this is still an Ampharos. Maybe it still had the electric type before it evolved. Maybe there's a whole line of water sheep. Who knows? I'll never tell. There are sheep in the real world that are kind of associated to water, but like, not really. Sheep can swim, but that doesn't mean that they're great at it. But regardless, it's still a sheep, so we gotta have some reasoning. We don't have to, but I like doing that anyway. As we know, Ampharos loses all its wool when it's evolved because sheep and electricity And there's a whole video about that Loxin made. Go watch that one. It's very good, very funny, and very educational. So do that. So while the electrical one is still like rubber, hence electric, blah blah blah, water Ampharos is based off polychloroprene. Simplified, it's neoprene, which is used to make wetsuits.
Neoprene is a synthetic rubber that outperforms natural rubber in several ways. By foaming neoprene, a process to fill it with boatloads of tiny bubbles, it becomes incredibly insulating and buoyant, making it ideal for making wetsuits.
Did you know the electric Ampharos line could be loosely based off Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It goes into a bunch of stuff of like artificiality, life, humanity, who knows, who cares? I haven't read it. Well, I found a different novel to base my Ampharos on, The Water Horse. I've only seen this movie like twice, years ago, so I don't remember the majority of the plot, but just look at the thing.
Yeah, it's basically the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie, who is most definitely a plesiosaur. She told me herself last week. She also told me that other characters are based on her, like Plessy and Dory in the Marioverse, and of course, her favorite Pokemon, Lapras.
Now I could have added the dragon type, but we're going base water here, similar to how Ampharos is just electric until it mega evolves. The same thing with mine, if it were to mega evolve. I'm not promising any mega evolution stuff. However, ZA, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff about ZA, and it's coming out like really soon. I have the dates right here, and I'm definitely gonna buy it. Probably on the Switch 1 and then get Switch 2 later. Money. Now let's talk about all the crap that I spent weeks researching for no reason.
Let's talk buoys. They come in too many shapes and sizes with loads of colors, patterns, and symbols that mean a lot of things. It's complicated. So let's just mention what I used for Ampharos. Its main body is like a pillar buoy. Those are used for many things, mostly navigation or indication. They sometimes have things on top like Ampharos' leg. These are buoys used in mooring, which is the process of temporarily securing a boat to a fixed point in the water. Ampharos' tail is a spherical mooring buoy. It's orange and white, a color combo often used to signal caution or warning. Its ears are conical buoys, like this mast or pickup buoy. Ampharos can change the colors of its light, primarily on its ears, to guide boats and Pokemon in the water. For example, when returning to a harbor or traveling upstream, red buoys will be on the starboard or right side, with green buoys on the port side, which is the left. When going downstream or entering open waters, the opposite applies. These are rules in American waters. They may be reversed in other countries, such as Britain, where they drive on the wrong.
Oh, one more thing, because I like to world build. If water Ampharos were real, it would find an electric type Ampharos to be its leader, because lighthouse and lighthouse brings ship, and baby boy Baba Booey helps. Still a bold sheep, but made for swimming, and based off a plesiosaur and buoys.
Baba Bowie.
We made it to the bonus art finally. Alright, I have Meryl here because its tail is literally like the same thing. Lapras is a boat, basically. Delmise, pretty much here for the vibes, as are like the rest of the ones, like Wingle. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap. Goodbye.
Honestly, not that hot in this jacket. Could be because I'm still sick. I don't know, but whatever. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so very much. It is now time to do the things like subscribe, comment, and look into the description for all the links to the background music, to Loxin's video, and my socials that I hardly touch. I should be back next month when I'm not sick and when I have more drawings stocked up for the rest of the year. It's almost been a year. Can you believe it? So with that being said, I will see you then. Okay. See ya. Oh, this? Yes. Yes, it is King's jacket. I was Harlequin for a year on Halloween, and it was great. I did also have a chest full, but it's dead now, so it became a wizard staff for a future, for another Halloween year. I hope you can tell I'm exhausted because I did all the editing and my iPad decided it didn't want to be helpful at some points, so it took an extra full day to get it all dealt with. So we're here, we're done. And I'm glad there's no schedule because otherwise I would be dead. All right, I'll see y'all. Goodbye.